Hey all, I'm back again. The first time the sound wasn't working, I got a new microphone and there was no sound, so I'm going to record this again. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is what's wrong with the whole funnel hacking culture and how do you stand out in a really completely saturated market? Because let's face it, if you're doing Facebook ads, you're most likely in what we consider a saturated market where lots of people are seeing different ads that are talking about similar topics that you're talking about. So if you're building your own business, if you're maybe a bit of a DIYer, a do-it-yourselfer, and you're trying to consume lots of different content about the best ways to grow your business, you've probably encountered this sort of funnel hacking mentality where people say if you can funnel hack somebody, you can pull off a similar thing that they're doing, and that if someone else is doing something, then there's a market for that. Now I'm not saying that is not true, but I think what's happening now where so many people are flocking to the platform and so many people are doing advertising, there's more people doing advertising now on Facebook than in any other time in history. I mean, even 4 years ago, if you were doing Facebook advertising, even if you had like say a mediocre offer, you could still make money. There was lots of coaches that were saying how much money they were making from Facebook ads. The reality is now Facebook ads have gone up in cost exponentially. Well, the reason why, I think a lot of it has to do with the whole funnel hacking culture where people are running very similar funnels, very similar offers, and they're not doing enough to stand out. And I'm going to tell you how you can stand out today. So I think that actually explains what is kind of wrong with the funnel hacking culture, aside from being a little ethically gray, in the gray area about if you should be doing it. I'm not saying that there's not any value in learning how funnels work and putting all that stuff together. But essentially we're being retargeted with ads all over the place that are saying crazy things like, make 9 million from one webinar, get 10 clients in 10 days, and there's all kinds of crazy offers, and we're just becoming immune to it because we read that and think, okay, sure, I am sure that you made $9 million from one webinar, whatever. You've already lost credibility. The good news on that front is that Facebook is actually really clamping down on those types of ads. So when clients come to me now, or potential clients, and they say, here's my offer, and their offer is a bunch of bullet points on how people can make money or achieve these really unrealistic targets, I say to them right off the bat, these ads won't, this offer won't be approved by Facebook. It's going to be just too hard. So we have to be a little more inventive in terms of the problems and solutions that you're offering people. Okay, but that was a side note. But yes, the whole thing with this funnel hacking culture is just essentially copying from each other. And now everybody has a funnel. It doesn't take a lot to put together a funnel, but what people are noticing is that their ads are more expensive, is that they're not converting as well as they did in the past, if at all. So today I wanted to talk about, well, first of all, welcome. Tell me where you're watching from. Please say hi so that I know you're here. And then secondly, I'm going to talk about how you can actually stand out and how you can make your funnels, your campaigns, kind of proof them, against those factors, against the fact that a lot of people will be doing what you're doing. So the best way that's working very well now, and I'm doing this with all of my clients now, is video. So I actually won't work with you anymore if you're not willing to get on video and you're not willing to show up for your audience. The reason why this is so important is because showing up on video is making a huge difference in the campaigns that I'm running for my clients. So maybe in the past we would run a webinar at the top, then we would retarget them with some sort of next call to action, and then we would do a book a call ad at the bottom, which means that people are quite warm to hot. And that would work for call bookings. What I'm noticing now is that is not working. We're needing more retargeting. So something that is changing dramatically is the amount of time, I should say, that people need to spend with you before they're willing to purchase. So the logic before was that you needed 7 touch points with people before they're ready to purchase with you. Well, that's changing drastically. I didn't attend traffic and conversions this year, but I did hear that was one of the central themes, was how many more touch points are now needed, how much more retargeting, showing up on video, solving people's problems. So the best way that you can stand out in this funnel hacking culture is to build your own brand and your own personality that people can interact with, that you're showing up for them and solving your problems for your ideal clients. So I did a video earlier talking about how you can think of 10 easy, great topics to do for your clients very quickly. So please watch that one. And what you really need to do is show up on video. You know, when people say to me, is video crucial? Yes, it is crucial now. It's like saying, is email marketing crucial? Well, yes, it is. If you're not willing to do email marketing, you will be left behind in the dust. And if you're not doing video now, you will be left behind in the dust, and you've already lost some critical time, which you can catch up on, don't worry. But the most important thing that you can do to stand out is, like I said, to build your brand. And the easiest way to do that is to be consistent on video. If you want to quickly grow, I say to my clients, the faster you want to grow, the better. Say you can do 1 to 2 Facebook Lives per week. Fantastic. If you want to grow even faster, do a Facebook Live every day of the week for 30 days. Promote out each Facebook Live. You're going to see tremendous benefit for doing these. You're first of all going to be making a connection with your clients. Secondly, you're going to be making that connection, building a relationship. You're also going to be testing out content. So when clients come to me and we do that initial brainstorming work, so on the onboarding session, I have a 57 question checklist that we go over to see how sound their offer is, what type of people that they're serving, and to brainstorm the major topics that they're going to talk about. So this is so critical because in this initial testing stage, from those first 30 to 90 days, which are so critical, we want to push out as much content as we possibly can to see which content is attracting people, which content are people responding to, and that's the content that you want to lead with, because those are obviously the key problems that you're solving and the key things that you're helping people with. So I hope this stuff is interesting to you. I hope you found some value from learning about, in my personal opinion, on what is wrong with the whole funnel hacking culture. And then the most crucial way that you can protect yourself against that funnel hacking culture. Because when you've built a brand that has a strong personality that people know you for, you're a broken record in a good way. People know that when they want to learn about XYZ, they go to you. You can't funnel hack that. Nobody can funnel hack Marie Forleo anymore because she is such a strong personality. She knows what she's doing and people go directly to her to work with her. So that's how you protect yourself in this funnel hacking culture. And that is how you build a relationship with people, build rapport with people, and ultimately people, when they know, like, and trust you, that's when they're going to purchase from you. So I hope that this video is helpful and has got you thinking. Again, if you're watching, let me know from where, and if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.